It's time for Did You Watch It?
How does this show work? We watch what we like, we talk about what we watch, and maybe you'll like what you hear. I'm Liz.
I'm Isabelle.
And I'm Neil.
Last night we watched episode 5 of The Amazing Race, season 25. The show aired on Friday, October 24th, 2014. Here's what we thought about it.
Before we begin, welcome Isabelle.
Why, hello!
Yay, Izzy!
She has decided to join us this week for no particular reason other than we just missed her.
We miss her!
There you go. And we're still waiting to hear about the Shaws of Sunset.
Ugh, can they tell us already? What is going on?
I have no idea.
I know.
Personally, I could care less, but I know you guys are invested.
We really care a lot.
We
know you do.
I'm chomping at the bit here. I need to know what's happening with my people.
Exactly.
We also need to know about when the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is going to be starting.
Yes, that seems like it's taking forever as well.
I don't know. No word.
And hopefully something will be made public shortly.
Hopefully so.
I can't wait anymore. Patience is not my strong suit.
So, shout out at CBS for their streaming option. Y'all people really need to know how to do a media player because you can't go forward, you can't rewind. I mean, you can pause.
That's it?
Yeah, that's the only thing that you can play and you can pause.
Okay, you can't tell me that there's no one at CBS that knows how to do that.
CBS is late to the game with regards to offering content online. They were one of the last holdouts, I think.
I know, but
Yes.
with their giant IT department,
Granted, I understand that your demographic ages higher than the majority of shows out there, but man, this stuff is not rocket science. I should be able to click at the end of a program because there was something that I missed in the last 5 minutes, but no, I can't do that. I have to watch the whole program all over again, complete
not
with
cool.
commercials.
CBS, no bueno.
Mas no bueno. Muchísimas no bueno.
Maximo no bueno.
Maximo, thank you.
You're welcome.
Gigante no
Gigante.
bueno.
okay.
Wow, we can go on and on.
Yeah, hopefully they get the point. The 8 remaining teams this week traveled to Marrakech, Morocco.
Woo!
The teams had to make their way to Jema El Fana, which is a rather large marketplace.
Huge.
I would seriously get lost there.
I mean, I get lost going back to my car. I can't imagine being in a place like that and trying to figure my way around.
Oh no, for as huge as market and public square and all that stuff, and then on top of that, the added stress of, wait, I gotta beat the other teams, I gotta get here first, I gotta get my clue.
I don't speak the language.
And on top of everything, they had to find their way to the food cart garage.
Yeah.
Note to Brooke and Robbie, I really don't want to perpetuate the whole dumb jock stereotype because it's really not fair, it's not nice, and based on a lot of existing examples, it's not completely accurate.
It's not, but if the athletic shoe fits, wear it.
Right, but damn it, you play maracas. You are traveling to Morocco.
I gotta tell you, these guys make me look like I'm in Mensa.
And also, another note to Brooke and Robbie, it's not a good idea to make fun of the local language in front of the cab driver that you're depending on to get you to your next destination.
These guys are just so wrong.
Oh, wrong on so many levels.
I just
It's
can't
like,
even.
Are
I
you
can't.
kidding me?
Yeah, it was just bad.
Yeah.
Cultural insensitivity. Okay. Nisi, wow. Girlfriend, how old is she? Because she looked like a 5-year-old throwing the tantrum last week, and I was expecting her to throw another tantrum this week.
Isabelle.
I'm sorry, just because she was outward with her tantrum doesn't mean that the inward tantrum was not as bad.
It's going to come out. It's going to come back, I think. You know, when the stress gets higher, if they continue on to the next leg and to the next leg, they're going to blow up again, I think.
Oh, I agree. I mean, yes, like I said, they made nice this week. We'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah.
Right. They get to the food cart garage, find out that they had to build the food carts for the local vendors so that they could basically sell their food.
Yeah.
And they had to construct, where they prepare the food, the seating, the whole 9 yards.
from nothing.
From nothing. They literally had to wheel it out of the garage. The big-ass wheelbarrows.
Oh, that looked a hot mess.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get run over.
It was awesome.
That was nutsy cuckoo.
Yeah.
But for Misty and Jim, since they came in last on a non-elimination last leg, they had the speed bump. And the speed bump was that they had to collect 8 rugs and hang them on a wire at a nearby hotel, basically displaying them for sale. It wasn't that difficult. It was just challenging from a logistics point of view.
Yeah, it was awkward just trying to hang them up and get them over the hooks and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, this was not easy.
I got the sense that Misty was starting to get a little miffed at, what's the guy, Jim?
Jim.
She was getting a little miffed at Jim because he's like, well, can you lift it? Can you do this? Can you carry the carpets? She's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
No. He's like, please, come on, I can take more. I can handle more.
Yeah.
I'm strong enough. I can do it.
I got it. Like, believe your
like,
girl.
Shut up and let her do it.
Exactly.
So Jim was offering his services as a pack mule.
Yeah, he was offering his services while he was stroking himself on the back.
Exactly.
Stop it.
Thank you,
No,
Izzy.
I totally agree with you, Liz. He was just like, I could carry more. Check out these guns.
You guys probably have a problem with self-confidence.
I'm waiting for his tan to fade. Do you think he brought self-tanner with him?
Girl, you know he has a whole suitcase full. Yes. He's got a whole bag of Crest White strips and spray tan.
Wears them at night.
Like I said, I am team cyclists. Okay?
Me too.
That's my choice. All right? But I only defend Jim because there are greater offenders among them.
Ah, okay. We'll have to get into that.
He's just the biggest eye roll for me.
I'm with you. A lot of the things he says, I'm like, oh.
Stop talking.
Y'all got jock allergies or something. I don't know what it is, but it's seriously showing. So.
Is it that obvious?
Yeah, oh. With all the craziness, Keith and Whitney finished first, Kim and Allie came in second, Brooke and Robbie finished third. The roadblock for this leg of the race was at the Bob de Bod Tannery. It was at some tannery.
Yes.
And so the team member basically had to finish preparing 3 leather skins by pulling the hair off. Basically de-hair 3 hides.
It's the original waxing treatment.
I thought I was going to barf at this point.
But you're nowhere near it. Why are you barfing?
Because I can't watch stuff like that without wanting to hurl. And they were talking about the smell and...
But you can't smell the smell. They're talking about a smell that you can't smell.
I know, but separating the hair from the hide and just... I mean, I love me some leather, but seeing the process, just not so much.
Well, see, there you go.
Well, and I loved it when Adam said to Bethany, honey, it's just like shaving my back.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Adam, it's bad enough that you compared this hair removal process to shaving your back. But I'm calling a big fat TMI on outing Bethany as being your main back shaver. Will you take this man to Love, Honor, and shave his back?
I
do. Girl, she worked it with one arm. She did her thing.
I'm telling you, she was impressing me to death.
Right. So then once they pulled the hair off, then they had to take 3 bundles of some dried hide and they had to put it on the back of a bicycle and take it to a nearby cobbler. The cobbler would then give them a receipt, which then they had to return back to the tannery in order to get their next clue.
The whole process of transporting these things was a nightmare.
You got to watch out for the scooters, the other bikes, all the people.
And stuff coming off the back of your bike.
Yeah, Misty bit it bad.
Oh, girlfriend was not paying attention.
I turned away. It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's too busy like, where?
Bam. It's like, wow.
I know. And then she accidentally knocked over Nisi's bike.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Is it just me, or does this season of the race skew bike heavy so far?
Seriously bike heavy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bikes up in here.
Well, maybe there's like a sustainability message throughout this entire season because we've been featuring, the hybrid cars.
Yeah, I think so. Well, because Ford is one of the major sponsors for kind of the, like you said, the alternative energy kind of thing. So maybe because they're sponsoring them, they're throwing that in.
If you need to transport your leather hides to the cobbler... Don't use a car. Use the bicycle.
Exactly.
Maybe they'll have roller skates in one of the next legs.
So they get back to the tannery, and Keith finds the guy with the clues, but Whitney isn't with him.
Yes.
Shelley and Niecy get to the guy.
Yes.
But Keith is blocking their access to the guy.
Ooh, it was a brawl waiting to happen.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty. Note to Keith and Whitney. I know you're both from Nashville, but your collars are looking uncomfortably crimson right about now. I'm just saying.
I don't get that reference. Explain it. What?
Your collars are looking uncomfortably crimson right
Oh,
about now.
like a redneck. I get it.
Yeah, oh, there you go. There you go.
Hey, you don't have to explain it to me 5 times, just like twice.
Well, hey, it took me
that's
an
okay.
explanation.
So when we get out of the tannery, Keith and Whitney questionably finished first. Shelley and Niecy a close second. We had a whole bunch of teams, and then Amy and Maya were second to last, and Tim and TJ came in last.
Yeah.
They had a little bicker session.
They were bickering.
I don't know where I'm going.
Come on, TJ. Come on. Look, I just biked all this.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Why do you have to say it like that?
Oh, goodness. Wait, weren't they the team that when they first got to the plaza, marketplace, whatever, I don't know which one said it, but, oh my God, I want to buy everything.
Just want to buy everything.
I just want to
buy.
No,
Yeah.
well, didn't you? There were so many cool things there.
There were, but, you never have time to buy anything when you're on a race. You gotta get going.
That's why I love them so much. I could just relate to their train wreckedness.
Train wreckedness.
Nice. So then after the tannery, they had to go to Ben Youssef Madrasa. I think that's how you pronounce it.
I believe so.
To get their next clue. And the clue was a detour. So they had a choice between twirl time and tea time.
Oh, Lord.
In twirl time, teams joined a traditional Moroccan musical troupe. One team member wears a hat with a tassel, while the other team member plays the drum.
That's right. Izzy's doing this little circular motion. I love it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. This is the motion. This is the motion.
I would have done an awesome job on that task.
I could so see Isabelle wearing the hat
Yeah.
with the tassel. The hat-wearing member had to keep the tassel spinning for 1 minute in order to get their next clue.
And that was not easy.
No.
Oh, no.
At all.
Because it required rhythm.
Yes.
Rhythm
saying.
and keeping the hat on your head.
Yeah. In tea time, teams had to carry a tea set to a restaurant that was a little bit distance away.
Yes.
Once there, one team member balanced the tray of glasses with one arm, while the other team member poured the tea with both hands and stylishly. See?
Stylishly and long distance.
Woo!
Yes. A successful presentation of the tea pouring would earn the team their next clue.
And it was really beautiful to kind of watch them do it,
Yeah.
with a really cool tea set and everything.
It's the flair.
Yeah, Adam and Bethany
I loved it.
chose tea, and Bethany decided to share with all of us their strategy on how they were going to approach the task. Note to Bethany, of course! With all due respect, you really didn't have a lot of choices.
I know.
Holding the tray with one arm.
Be
Pouring the
nice.
tea with 2 hands.
It would have been difficult. That is true.
Yeah. You didn't have to tell a lot of people about
great.
how this thing was going to pan out for you
Stop
guys.
it.
I'm just saying. What? What? I'm just saying. Note to Misty, once again, read the damn clue.
Right? The same thing happened last week.
Once again, they had to go through it 9 times before she got it together.
I think it was 10 times, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, that's true. It took them 9 times to catch it, and they had to do it one more time.
The whole time she was thinking that Jim was the one who was doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Which was the funniest part of the whole thing. I'm like, girl, no, it's you.
It's you!
You know what's interesting? They're dentists, right? So you have to work on teeth, and they're not exactly huge things, and you have to pay attention to detail. So if they could do it in their professional life, how come they can't bring it into their
Well, that's why
personal?
they keep saying we're so good at attention to detail.
Hey, you know what? I'm telling you right now, after these first 4 legs, if I need some bicuspid work, I'm going to gym. Keith and Whitney decided to do twirl time. Okay. We find out that Whitney is a singer-songwriter from Nashville. Of course, the musical task is the one that they're going to choose.
Of course.
But unfortunately, down in Nashville, the only tassels they run into are on their clothes.
on their shirts.
And they definitely don't have to twirl them in a circle for a minute.
No.
This girl could not twirl that tassel.
The quote of the day was Keith saying, "It's your head that's making us not succeed."
I know.
I thought that was the funniest
Dude,
thing.
Really?
So Adam and Bethany finished first, and they did tea. Kim and Allie came in second, and they did twirl. And then Shelly and Niecy came in third, and they did twirl. Props to Shelly. Got to give props to Shelly for finally listening to her teammate, not her daughter.
Yes, exactly. You are so right, my friend. When you get it going, don't change the rhythm or the direction. Just keep going.
And then 5, 4,
3, 2, ding, 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 ding.
We're done. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
What was it? One of the scientists decided to take over, and she kind of had this look on her face like, I was in band, I can do this, and she did it.
Yeah.
She just had like this glazed look. Let's go.
So after they finished the detour, they had to go to Le Grand Balcon de Café Glacier.
Yes.
I think that's right.
I think so.
Right. It's balcon because there's no sedia underneath.
Right.
So
there's no sedia. Yeah, right.
this is where they had the double U-turn. Yes. So Kim and Allie got there first, and they said they weren't U-turning anybody.
Right.
And Adam and Bethany, of course, they're not U-turning anybody.
Nope.
So slight props to CBS for milking the drama a little bit by cutting to the commercial right before Shelly and Niecy get to the double U-turn.
Right?
Who are they going to U-turn?
What's going to happen?
Are they going to U-turn the Tooth Fairies? Are they going to U-turn the Crimson Collars? Who are they going to U-turn?
Yeah.
We got 2 teams that we could choose from. We got to pick wisely.
Absolutely.
But I just thought it was hilarious that no one else U-turned. Anybody.
Well, because what tends to happen is when people U-turn another team, the karma kind of comes back on them.
Yeah.
Right. Especially this season of the race is big on the karma.
Oh,
yes,
absolutely.
It is. We've seen it, seriously, in every episode.
Mm-hmm.
So Sister ended up U-turning Crimson Collars.
Sister, sorry.
Sister Mother.
And yeah, nobody else U-turned anybody. It's like, no, we're not going near that. How did Shelly say it? Yeah, because we were looking over the balcony, and there we saw Keith and Whitney. And I think she even said Misty and Jim are a nice couple, but Keith and Whitney just had to go.
Yeah, no, she couldn't help herself. She could not help herself.
So, the pit stop was located at the Matjar Carpet Shop. Kim and Allie actually arrived first. Adam and Bethany were second by seconds.
I'm so excited.
It was oh so close.
I think it was like milliseconds, right? It was like 3 milliseconds.
Super excited that both of them worked out that way.
Yeah. For coming in first, Kim and Allie got $5,000 each. Tim and TJ ended up third.
Yay!
Hooray.
Yes.
Shelly and Niecy came in fourth. Now, I got a question.
Okay.
How come Phil got to be spreading their business all over 2 continents?
I know, right? He busted them out so bad.
I know. And it's like to the old dude, he wasn't even there.
It was a big part of the end of the previous leg, so he had to bring it up. Kind of like, hey, so you guys are good now.
It's like, yeah, last leg, these guys, I didn't even know if they were even going to be able to compete together. It's like, what? Come on, Phil.
Because Phil doesn't see them until the end of the next leg. He saw them at their worst. Yeah, he didn't see them until however many days later.
Yeah, I know. But it's, it's the principle of the thing.
You don't have to spread their stuff all over everywhere.
Yeah, why
all over the world.
Spread the business all over?
I just gotta laugh because Phil's gonna call you out on your shit, basically.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem with that, but it's like, damn, Phil. It's like, can't you keep some things on the down low? We have to say goodbye to Keith and Whitney, which for me is not such a big task.
We were all 3 of us so sad.
I wasn't a huge fan of them, mainly because they've been talking about, we need to pay for our honeymoon. I'm like, why don't you just save some money?
Yeah, hello.
I know.
I'm telling you, it's like the whole Brendan and Rachel thing. It's like, we can only breed if we win the race. It's like, come on now.
It's like, really?
Serious?
Do what everybody does. Prepare.
He's going to be an academic, so he may not make a lot of money right off the bat.
Whatever.
He has student loans to pay back.
Yeah, he can take his sinusoidal wave pattern and shove it as far as I'm concerned. But anyway.
Someone is holding on to the past.
Yeah, I said it.
I agree with you.
Right?
Yep.
So next week, they're going to be hanging out on the farm. I believe it's going to still be in Marrakech.
They probably will be, and then they jet off someplace else.
Yeah, and then they showed Brooke wetting herself walking across a rope bridge.
Oh, are you serious?
Well, no. I'm just saying it was figuratively wetting herself as she's walking across.
No, because she's like on a rope bridge, crossing what looks like a pretty tall canyon there.
Oh, which is terrifying.
So it looks terrifying.
Who wouldn't pee in that situation? I know I would.
I totally understand. So,
But I'd probably do that challenge if I was on the team. I'd be the one doing that one.
That would scare the pants off of me. Ugh.
But then I would feel so accomplished after I finish it. I'd be like,
that's true. I did it.
Because, if anything happened to me, they'd be calling it Neil's The Amazing Race. Thanks for coming out, Isabelle.
Yes,
it was great to chat with you all.
We have to do this again very, very soon. Who knows? Maybe next week.
That's our time for today. You can follow us on Twitter at @did_watch it. You can also find us at iTunes. Let us know what you think. Thank you for listening.